Welcome back, Hills and Quads Media here on YouTube. I'm Tommy, and I'm back with another review opinion piece. So last week, I'm a little behind. Ace Frehley released his second single, Walkin' on the Moon, from the forthcoming album, 10,000 Volts. Comes out at the end of the month. Still need to pre-order mine. Haven't got it yet. Wanted to talk about it, not really so much reviewing the song, although I will say that I do like it. I'm on the fence if I like this one or 10,000 Volts, the first single, better. But I think it's got a real fun sound to it. It's a classic. It's classic rock in 2024. So what I mean by that, it's kind of like everything's. I say this all the time with music in general. Everything's already kind of been done already. So saying classic rock in 2024 is me saying that it sounds good to my ears. That doesn't mean it sounds good to you. Doesn't mean it sounds good to your sister, your brother, your kids, whoever. But it sounds good to my ears. Not just it. I'm not saying it's an all-time classic. It's not going to be a number one hit, obviously, but it could see at least, if it hasn't already, a spot on like the rock charts. So it's not going to be on Billboard 200. It's not going to be in the top 40 even. It can get play on, Sirius, which it is. You can just go here on YouTube and watch the video. Speaking of the video, it's Ace. He's in outer space, Space Ace. The aliens, the costumes are kind of silly, but it's rock and roll. It's not, he's not trying to reinvent the wheel. But yeah, the costumes are a little silly. I've seen comments about, could we at least got the aliens like real guitars because they're playing like carnival inflatable guitars. So yeah, that's kind of goofy. It's got a cool groove to it. The opening and great drumming by Jordan Kanata, not to be confused with Joey Casada, who also drums on the record. In the first single, 10,000 Volts title track, we got Anton Fig, of course, longtime collaborator with Ace on drums, but this one we have Jordan Kanata, who's the current drummer for Slaughter, and a fantastic drummer. You should find some videos. There's a video of him doing a drum solo here on YouTube that's out of this world. 'Cause you're out of this world to me. I've listened to this song probably 10 times, and the second time I was already singing along. So it is kind of a review of the song. I think it's catchy as hell. I think it's one of my favorite words, earworms. Gets stuck in your head. You're going to be singing it in the shower, going to be singing it in the car. You'll be singing it at work, just walking around, whatever you're doing. It's one of those songs. It's not going to win a Grammy, which I just watched that this morning, and wow. A lot of people give Ace flack for how he sounds live, and all I have to say is if you don't like the artist enough to pay and support, then don't go. I don't know why people find it necessary to comment on these big artists that I know Ace says in interviews that he reads comments and stuff, but if it's going to be negative, do you really think that's going to change anything? Do you think you saying you sounded like crap on this song, or you missed this note on this solo that you originally recorded 40, 50 years ago? Do you think that that's going to change how they go about their day? I don't think so. So just try to be supportive if you appreciate an artist, because that's what it is. It's art, it's music, it's subjective. Maybe you don't like one thing that a certain artist does. But as far as this goes, like, I think it's catchy. I think it's got a good hook. It's got a good riff. It's got a decent solo. But I did see a lot of people, kind of crapping on the fact that he's watching his hands, and even in the video. And it's like, he's always done that. Go back and watch Kiss in the 70s when Ace does a solo. He's watching his hands the whole time. So I don't know why people feel the need to comment stuff like that. But it's just little things that bother me, and I shouldn't let little things bother me, especially when they're not even about me or have anything to do with me. I've never met Ace. I don't know Ace. I'm just a fan. But it's irritating, and it could be anybody. It doesn't have to just be Ace or anybody involved in Kiss or any band that I like. It's just kind of aggravating. I don't know. But anyway, so tell me what you think about Walkin' on the Moon. Do you like it? Do you like it better than 10,000 Volts, the first single, the title track of the album that's coming out at the end of the month? Have you pre-ordered 10,000 volts. Are you going to pre-order it? Have you ordered it? Are you going to order it? Will you get it later? You're waiting to kind of maybe hear how it sounds on Apple Music or Spotify. Are you waiting to maybe go see Ace live? But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. Even if you don't ever have any intention on joining our Patreon or buying a shirt or anything like that, that's cool. I'm glad you're watching the video. That helps. But also, like it, dislike it even. Either way, be honest. Give me a comment how you feel about this album. Anything like that keeps it going and more people see it. And that's all we really want. We're just trying to share the love of the music we love and the things that make us happy and the things that make us help us go through our day. And if this helps anybody, great. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy all of our videos. We just did a show about our guilty pleasures. Go check that out. A lot of fun. We sing on it a lot. Being guilty pleasures, you could only imagine how goofy and just ridiculous we are. But it's a good time. And we're going to do a part 2 of that coming up in a couple of weeks. So again, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, especially your enemies, especially if you don't like us. If you don't like what we're doing, tell your enemies about us. So they'll come watch us. Let me know, let us know what you think about Ace's new single, Walkin' on the Moon. Like I said, I know I'm late to the party, been busy, done some other videos, but I knew I was going to eventually get around to this. I know I still want to do the new Sebastian Bach song. Listened to that a couple of times, and I kind of want to review that as well, give my opinion on it. I don't want to call it a review. I'm not a music journalist. I'm just a fan of music, and I like to talk about it. And I like to share my opinions and thoughts with everybody. So tell your friends, tell your enemies, and I'll see you next time.